Usually I would say happy Monday, it's a good old Monday, but today has been kind of a crazy day. I think I briefly mentioned it in Friday's video where I was talking about how we were getting up to like 40-mile-per-hour winds, but recently, and by recently I mean last night, if you're not from the Buffalo area, we reached, as of the Niagara Falls Airport reportings, 75-mile-per-hour winds. Late last night we lost all of our power. Actually, you can kind of see it right now. Just looking at all of our devices, all of our clocks reset, and as of just a couple hours ago, our power actually came back on, so we finally have power again. We went 22 hours without power. The initial report was saying that it was going to be back up and running in about an hour, but obviously with what I just said, that's not the case. It was about 40 degrees outside, so that's what we were sleeping in, and obviously there's people with worse conditions that sleep in that all the time, but needless to say, it's not fun to go through. All throughout the night, there were trucks rushing down the streets trying to like help people because there was full-on trees going down. National Grid was flying down the street with all their lights on. We resorted to playing Mancala all night, so that was interesting. We barely could even go anywhere though because our street was actually being blocked off by these black trucks because it was way too dangerous for people to be driving around in that area. If that wasn't the case, honestly, I would probably be going out right now and showing you guys, but Abby luckily did get a clip, I think, on her way to work. I haven't really gone outside the house to see any of our surroundings to see if anything's been destroyed, but I think we actually got really lucky. Like our neighbor to this side, the shingles on their shed is actually completely ripped off. Not entirely, but like good sections ripped off. But all in all, I'm just like more, honestly kind of freaked out about the fact that these are like humongous trees. You would expect to not even move an inch, even in the highest winds. Just completely snapped almost at the very base. Actually, let's see if I can see anything out the front door to see if there's anything going on. Yeah, like honestly, our street was one of the only places that really got hit really hard in terms of like power outages and stuff. Even major industry areas, like the walls were completely tumbling down.
We were warned prior to the storm that it would bring damaging winds, and we found perhaps no more a glaring example of that than down here on Ganson Street near the waterfront.
I'll have to look on Facebook because that's where I'm getting most of my news from, but like I've been just seeing people reporting just in their local areas, just everything going down, and obviously it wasn't as severe as like a hurricane or anything like a tornado that's currently going on, so we in a way got really lucky with how we got treated because I actually have family in one of the areas that got hit by a tornado, so that's kind of why it's kind of weird that we're both going through similar but very different subjects, I guess you could call it. So definitely thoughts go out to all of you guys who have been affected. And if you're around the local area of Buffalo and recently went through all the power outages and trees going down and property getting damaged, thoughts go out to you guys as well. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna wait till Abby gets out of work to record anything else because again, we really don't have anything to record for you guys. Hopefully tomorrow a lot of the area will be cleaned up so that we can actually go around and like maybe even like get clips of what has been happening, because there's no way some of this like again, full-on trees have been falling down, so I highly doubt that they're gonna clean it up that fast. So maybe by tomorrow we can give some more coverage on it. I think this is where it gets kind of crazy because I don't know if Abby put these back when she went to work, but like our trash cans barely even moved, so I think that's kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, nothing in our backyard's kind of messed up at all. Honestly, barely any leaves, so we definitely lucked out. All in all, I'm just kind of happy that we are back to normal and we're healthy, safe, and everything. All my family's safe, so I'm definitely thankful for that. The house is finally back up to the temperature that it needs to be. We have a Mancala game that still needs to be finished. Well, not even started. We just kind of resetted it. So yeah, let's do a jump cut. Maybe Abby has some more to talk about as she has been driving around. But we're kind of limiting travel so that we can kind of just keep safe, and we don't know if wind's going to continue, but I definitely don't think it's going to surpass what happened last night against 75-mile-per-hour winds. So jump cut to when Abby gets back. Hopefully she'll have some stories, but if not, then this will just be a boring video. Okay, so Abby.
I look very rough.
Explain the stuff you saw.
I don't have an answer.
Stop it! Quickly explain what the outside looks like.
A wreck. There's trees everywhere.
Okay.
There's trash everywhere. There's fence everywhere.
What was that?
I don't know. Why'd you nod your head that way and that happened?
No.
Is there a dog out there?
That's my shadow.
Oh my god.